Hi everyone, I'm just waiting to connect my Facebook group, so I'll be doing that very shortly. But anyways, welcome to my YouTube. Remember, if you are joining me through YouTube, make sure that you comment below and that you subscribe by using the link below and also hit the bell. So welcome to my card sketch on Saturday. It's card sketch number 246. Now normally right now I am involved with a huge international stamp camp, but I want to make sure that I do come and I'll always do my Facebook Live on the weekend, and tomorrow is just a wild day. So if you are joining me, I am hoping that you are. Oh, Pam, hello. Oh, you're watching the stamp camp and me at the same time. Man, you are a talented lady. Anyways, I really, this is my card sketch number 246. And this is the one where I just showed the paper pumpkin on Thursday for my Now What. So now what I want to do is I want to also show you an alternative project using that Hello Spring. So do watch, make sure that you watch right to the end to see it. Yes, I got that though. Awesome. So let's go down to my desktop here and let's take a look at this card sketch. So this is the card sketch. Hello, Christina. And this is, like I say, card sketch number 246. Now I have to honestly say that the Hello Spring paper pumpkin is what really did inspire me to do this. But what I want to use today, using this card sketch. Now, do you ever have problems getting on and figuring out if there's any, you know, like you can't get started on doing something? These are really good ways to get started with your crafting. Hello, Bonnie. Oh, you're excited. Well, I hope I don't disappoint, Bonnie. There's some days that, like today, I struggled a little bit, but this is a pretty card that I'm going to be making. And hello, Marie and Amanda. And I'm so glad that from California that you have caught me live. I can't tell what your first name is. Anyways, so let's get going. We are using this birthday celebration, not a lot of it, probably just the words on this particular one. I want to show you that it doesn't have to be a lot of different things with the dies and that sort of stuff. But I want to show you, like I say, how to do this card sketch. Now, don't forget, hello, Catherine. Do not forget to watch until the end so that I can show you the card from the from the paper pumpkin. Awesome. This suite also has this beautiful designer series paper that has ephemera pack in here. I've used a lot of my ephemera pack. I know it doesn't look like it, but you know, there's so much stuff in here that it's just absolutely amazing. So yeah, and the paper with the gold in there is really pretty. And you know, no, I can't. I was thinking I should use the gold. I have a gold circle in here and I thought, oh, I should maybe use that on my card, but it won't go. Anyways, so we're going to be using some of this designer series paper, and I picked, like I told you, this one's going to be a pretty one. We're using the pink and white gingham. All right, so let's get going on this. Like I said, this is a really simple card sketch, so I'm hoping that you'll enjoy it. Now, can somebody tell me, am I cutting out at all today? I know I was previous. I've rebooted all my system. I've rebooted my booster, so I just want to make sure that everything's working okay. All right, so I came in and look, pink. This pretty in pink. I'm so glad that they did bring it back. Do we think they're going to bring back any more new stuff? Possibly, quite possibly. Awesome. So I don't want to forget. Don't let me forget about the paper pumpkin. Oh, okay, good. All right. So this is a piece. Always when I use the card base with basic white, I use 5.5 by. I use the thick. I don't like layering a bunch of different ones inside, but this stands up better. It's sturdier and really, oh, good. You know what? I think whenever I connect my phone directly to my computer, I think that's when I have problems because I'm doing this by Wi-Fi on my thing. I'm hoping anyways. Oh, that was really good. You know what? I am going to get another piece of this basic white because this isn't folded properly. Isn't that typical? Oh dear, I don't even have any basic white here. Oh, we have thick. Here we go. I usually highlight my basic white. So I'm just going to come in with my paper trimmer and we will get going on this. Like I say, I have a stamp camp this weekend and I haven't even got my alternative project completely cut, and I made this alternative project way back in December. So hello, Kay. All right, so we're just going to cut this at 5.5, and then I'm going to score this at 4.25. And remember, always when I do score, I always use my stylus with the small little point on it for my take your pick, and just do it like that. I find, especially for this thick basic white, you need to have something that's really going to score with it. All right, so let's just put those off to the side. And then I have a thing, my second layer. Now remember, always when I do this, somebody asked me to move this up close. I do post this at 10:45 in my group and on my page, but anyways, so when I say the regular card base is 4.25 by 5.5, that means the finished size. So now layer number 1 is 4 by 5.25, and I've run it through with that plaid embossing powder and embossing folder, and we're just going to lay that right onto there. So we just do this, and let's put this right onto here. And we're just going to put that right onto there. Like I say, this is going to be a pretty card. There we go. And then I have this piece here, and that happens to be this 3.25 by 4.75. Oh, look at this. I got some glue on there. If you ever do get glue onto your cardstock, just take a sponge and just rub that on there. Now this is cut from a fantastic die, and these are the dies, and they will be available as of March the 4th. And they're called the textured note dies, and they have the rectangles on them, and they're all different shapes, and they are amazing. This, I think, is going to be one of those ones that's going to go very, very quickly. All right, so I just want to make sure that that's down there. So I'm just going to put that right onto there. These are beautiful. I think my favorite is this one. I've already used this 3 or 4 times already in my videos, so I know for the month of April, we're using this suite in our monthly club, and using part of it also in the Your Creativity Awaits too. So all right, so there we go there. Now, with these 2 little pieces here, I actually, when I started thinking about this one this morning, I went, ooh, you know what? I would really, really like to do something else with this, but this is how this ended up. It was just too busy otherwise. So I have a piece of this. This is pretty in pink, and it happens to be 5/8 of an inch by 4.25. And then I have another piece of this, which is layer number 3, and this is 5/8 by 3.25. And then these pieces of the designer series paper are 1/2 inch by 4 and 1/2 inch by 3. Now I'm going to show you. I'm just going to come in with this, put the glue onto here. And then I'm just going to line it up on the edge there. I wanted it to be a little off-centered is how I wanted it. Or actually, that's how it kind of came about this morning when I tried it. And I'm going to do the same with this one. What a shame to cover up the gold paper, but this pink and white gingham is so pretty. If you're into girly girl stuff, that is definitely one of those ones. I've always liked pink. Okay, and then these pieces are just going to go right on here. Whoops, that's a little crooked. We're going to have to leave it like that, unfortunately. That's the problem with glue, right? All right, so that's just right onto here. That's that piece right there. Boy, I'm sure getting glue all over the place. Good thing about that trick, right? And let's put this one on there as well. That just sort of gets centered right about there. So like I say, I had ideas of doing another one and it didn't quite work the way that I wanted it to go. Now I have this circle which shows a circle right there, but I thought what I would do is I want to do maybe the stamping on here. Now originally I thought from this stamp set, where did I put it now? Here we go. This one just mainly has words on it and a few of the flowers. So Make-A-Wish is a really neat one to kind of put on here. Now it's pretty stark, but I'm going to see, because I thought the pink, a pink circle might be too much, but let's just give that a try. That was a 2-inch circle that I used. So I just punch this out and let's see what this would look like in the pink. Ooh, I do like how that punched out better than that white one, that's for sure. I'm going to punch out another white one because I had one of the punches that I probably should have. See how it didn't punch there, it tore. All right, so we have to decide, do I want to put the white there, like the pink there, whoops, sorry. Do I want to put the pink there, or do I want to have a white circle? The white kind of gets lost, doesn't it? The pink is almost better. Okay, so I will go ahead and I will use the white, the pink, but because I'm using the pink, and I was thinking of doing this Make-A-Wish, I am going to have to heat emboss. Oh dear. I could never use too much pink, is that right? Hi, Rita. Okay, so I'm using my embossing powder. My embossing buddy. I have this Make-A-Wish, and it's photopolymer, so I'm going to come in and use the paper piercing mat. You'll see this looks so good on, let's just go Make-A-Wish. I know pink is such a pretty color, isn't it? Just come in here. Oh, I do have somebody sitting on my Facebook group. Hello, Sharon. You're right, Sharon. I could use both. I could use both if I had even gone a bit bigger, and I could go a bit bigger. Okay, I'm going to heat emboss that and do it like a layer, you mean? Yeah, that would be good too. So just going to heat emboss this, or heat set it. I know on the stamp camp they said, what's your favorite technique? You know what? Who doesn't like to see that just pop off the paper, right? But you're right about that. We could use both. Yeah, but let's try this. I don't know how it would. I've got a piece here that I could use. So let's just see that. What do you think? Should we do it with the layer on there? It was a great idea. Let's see. We also have this fantastic ribbon. Oh my goodness, there's so much ribbon we could use with this one. We could use the pretty and pink ribbon. We could also use this new white ribbon that's going to be coming available. Yes, it's so magical. Okay, you know what? But I do want to, this is from the ephemera pack. I want to go and I want to put this balloon coming up there. I think 2 balloons is going to make it, well, you tell me, is it okay if I use the 2 balloons? I don't have 3. I think if I use this further down, it would be okay. This one up, this one down a little bit. What do you think? 2 be okay? All right. Just waiting to say hello, Laura. All right, so let me go and we're gonna pop this pink onto here. Oh dear, let's get this. Just 1, okay. Getting 1, 2 is okay. What other? Anybody else have an idea what they think? It seems to balance, doesn't it? It balances because of, I think, because of the circle is. I could do that way, like this. Oh, that's cute. What do you think? That's cute, but I think that would be great if I'm going to Disney World. That's a great idea. So let's see, we got that. So we know 1. Okay, Rita says 2. Amanda says 2. Laura says 1. It's just filling that spot, right? I think that's okay. So I'm actually going to put this on here first. All right. And you know what? I'm not going to pop them. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. Okay, so we're going to get this about like that. All right, so it looks like 2's 1. And we're just gonna get that one there. Just double check that again. Yeah, that's good. And I'm not, you know what, I'm gonna pop that one up. I'm gonna end up having to pop this off, cut the string a bit. There we go. I'm just going to come in and take some of that. 1. So I'm not keeping anybody happy today. But there is the 3 circles. And really, when you look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm kind of doing it right. So that's just going to go on there. So remember, remind me to go in and check. Now, I didn't even put any ribbon on there. I don't even know if it really needs any ribbon. If I was going to do anything, I would have to do it really, really small. I think the ribbon is just a bit too much. Yeah, like I said, Marjorie, I knew that people would be watching on the stamp camp. This is something that could be watched after. But if I don't keep to my schedule, I have no time tomorrow to do it, so today was the best day for me. Anyways. But I do like making bows as well. See, to me that's just a bit too much because I do want to use my party dots on there. So let's use the party dots first and then decide. I'm going to use this is more like a bubble bath, I think, but you know what? It's going to be okay on here. Oops. There we go. You know what? I think that's actually not too bad. Pretty ribbon. You like the ribbon? Like I say, we could really doll up a very, well, you know, if it's for a little girl, what's the difference, right? Even for a big girl, they would like that. I need to pull that tight. Ah, I'm going to put it on. What the heck? I usually say less is best, but this one's a pretty plain card. And then, remember on Thursday, for those of you that joined me, I went and I did, there's the card sketch. Remember I did the Hello Spring paper pumpkin kit. And I made the 3 cards from there. Now, here is the paper pumpkin. Oh, thank you. Sharon, I'm just watching what you're saying. Oh, thanks, Sharon. I really appreciate that. And then, now remember that Hello Spring has like the seed packs and everything else. So you're going to see colors, but there is the same sketch. So, like I say, I'm keeping true to when I said I was going to start doing it. That's from the paper pumpkin. This paper pumpkin. So when I did it, I said this would be a great one to use other. Aw, thanks, Kay. Oh my goodness. So there we go. There's our card sketch for today involving the paper pumpkin with that as well. So I think this is going to go on my blog tomorrow. I didn't know what was going to go on the blog, but I kind of like to put if I've done some paper pumpkin with it. All right, so I will be live. Totally looks different. Wow, I'm not a green person. So for me to do something in green is really reaching out there, but I love herbs. So you know what I mean? It's kind of, yeah. Anyways, it's a little bit different. And just moving the tiny bit, like I just moved like this piece up, this piece, just wait, this piece is lower and then this piece is up. So yeah, and I ended up using basic beige on this card, and I also sponged this because it looked quite white on here, and with using the basic beige, and that's got Mossy Meadow and Old Olive, so not usually a thing. Oh, and you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the inside of this card. I'm just going to put a strip of that Designer Series paper, the gingham, off to the bottom, and we'll be there to go. All right, you guys. Remember to give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate it when you do that. And thanks again for joining me. I'll be back live at noon on Monday with the Fancy Folder, a 3D project. Not sure exactly what I'm doing at that point, but I hope that you will. Oh, Lila, you're in Abbotsford. You're so close. You're like 3 hours away. Anyways, you guys, remember to create because it's great for the soul, and we will talk to you soon. I have Sip and Stamp going tonight. Even though I'm doing the stamp camp, I'm still going to do Sip and Stamp because I need the time to get things